Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play. So this is going to be the first of two in-continuity episodes. So this is going to be, me continuing to follow the main story. And I'm going to be doing these for Wednesday and Friday. Once those two are done recording, I'm going to be switching over to doing a bunch of side missions off-screen to try and power level this character up, because I'd like to be in the high 30s for the last part of the main story. And we're kind of getting there. We've got about 8 or 12 missions left, I believe. So, we're going to do a main story mission for this episode. I don't want to deal with a meat, but we'll get it out of the way. It's like ripping a band-aid off, except in this case it's going to be freaking Flex Seal stuck to my nads. I hate a meat. Dude is the most annoying character I've had to put up with in this game. Alright, Hogwarts map. Okay, astronomy wing. Okay, oh, he's up in the tower. Okay, that's annoying. Guy couldn't find anywhere else to spend his time. Oh, you may notice an audio difference. I've adjusted the gain on my mic in OBS. I got tired of adjusting it in my audio filtering software, so we're just going straight for the meat and potatoes now. Oh yeah, there's more side missions here.
Hello there. Hello, our mate. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think
oh
he
yes,
simply
quite
wants
dangerous.
to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Yeah,
Lodgok
we're
is
not even going to
waiting.
get into
Shall we
asking
go?
Of
questions.
course. I just want
I
to
hope
check the
whatever we encounter
pronunciation of
that's
a couple
dangerous
of
ends
key
up being a
terms
danger
first.
to him.
So I will meet you there.
Oh, I can just fast travel from here. No point being stupid about it. Well, I am missing a few flue flames. That's something else I need to resolve, is getting the rest of the flue flames I'm missing. And, of course, I also need to do the rest of the Trials of Merlin.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay. Wait a minute, what is...
Revelio.
Should be able to pick up a guidebook from the broomstick, but alright. If you want to be gay about it.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
Not at the moment. No.
Flipendo.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I don't even know what they want me to do, because that's not working.
Levioso. Accio.
Okay, that's just fucking annoying. Alright.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Okay, they can't even be transfigured. I call bullshit, man.
Depulso. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo.
Not exactly my best fight.
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius. Descendo. Defendo.
Well, no dueling feat for me. Note to self, if you don't understand what's required for a dueling feat, don't attempt it.
I should investigate.
Okay. What the heck is the flu point here then?
Glacius!
Fine, you don't want to do that one? Okay.
Glacius! Glacius!
Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly how the fuck they want that to work, because... Fuck it. I don't need the treasure that bad. I don't need the frickin' flu flame that bad. I'll figure it out on my own later.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Huh.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Yeah, I get to go on a stealth mission with Jeet.
I shall see you soon.
I hope he bathed recently. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short mission.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Well, keep your voice down, retard.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
All right. Let's take
I've read
a look.
about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Yeah.
Revelio.
All right, so okay, both bags were looted.
Such
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
I really don't like this this formation.
Ranrock set things right. Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ranrock set things right. Watch your step round here.
Accio.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Matter of time till Ranrock set things right.
Petrificus totalis.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
One invisibility potion, not a bad payoff.
Revelio.
Man, my spine's killing me.
Incendio. Revelio.
I wonder how one gets up there.
Confringo.
Nope, that still won't open. That's annoying. Oh.
Pulsar.
That's my 5th legendary glove in a row. 5 legendary items, 5 gloves. I'm starting to get a little ticked.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Wow, I didn't know they had Johnny Quest at this
Let's
point in
take a
time.
look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Doing a nice mushroom stew about now.
Revelio.
Alright, pretty sure coming at him from this way is better. I want these guys down and out before I have to try and loot this place.
Revelio.
fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Should be able to jump down, but hey, that's just me. All right.
A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oh, more loyalists.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Okay, so that chamber over there is going to be fun. Okay, so this area actually doesn't... Okay, so I have to only the one tunnel to use to access the next chamber. That's fun. Then again, I guess it's smart. At vital areas, leave only one passageway to prevent flanking.
Nothing over here.
Feels though I'm not alone.
Revelio.
Bombarda! I'll be quiet.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Man, I hate these stealth missions.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Incendio.
Okay, that's the way forward. We're not going through there. Let's get the rest of the loot out of this place first. I do like having the transfiguration spell. It gives me a quiet way to kill enemies. Well, relatively quiet.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There. More galleons. I won't turn those down. I'm going to need those to buy gear later.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Revelio.
This is very much not a good place to be.
Petrificus Totalis.
Yes, of course.
God damn it. Why can't I roll while stealthed? That is beyond annoying.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
Petrificus Totalis.
Oh, this day has gone on too long.
You and me both, dude. You and me both.
Petrificus Totalis. That should be the last of them, Amit.
Good old Transfiguration. Even better than Akio. Though mainly because Akio still lets them raise an alarm. Transfiguration? Nope, they don't get to say shit. They just turn into an inanimate object and then you murk them.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Really? Alright, well, let's get rid of a green gear item. They're the cheapest. Like you. I need to complete more trials to clear up space.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Well, I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I have a ton of cheap cloaks. Last thing I want to do is have a quest reward pop up and I'm not able to pick it up.
This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Funny thing is, we didn't even need him for this. I mean, how hard is it to recognize a boring machine? Yes, theoretically all the enemies should be gone and dead, but I don't play with maybes.
Revelio.
That was everything. I don't really need the material.
Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
And why couldn't this mission be fatal? Alright, we'll get out here, turn this in, and that'll be it for the for this episode, and then next episode we'll pick up with the other main story mission.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Someone should tell him that the ability to speak does not indicate intelligence, and the ability to speak French does not indicate culture. Oh, sorry about that. Had a slight audio issue there. Had to cut out that portion. But to summarize, so apparently he met Professor Fig's wife Miriam in the castle at Rookwood Castle. And then apparently it seems that after he told Ranrock about her, Ranrock murdered her. Also, apparently, there's a much bigger repository of magic than the one Ranrock's already accessed, and Ranrock can already kick my ass. So I have a feeling this is going to be very bad. Either way, we're going to go ahead and call it here for now, and I'll pick up with you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.